Lucio Fulci's The Beyond isn't just a horror movie, it's a descent into madness. A nightmare of gore, surreal terror, and one of the bleakest endings ever put on film. Welcome to Cruel Tapes, your home for retro horror deep dives. Today we're exploring Fulci's most notorious fever dream, The Beyond, also known as Seven Doors of Death. Stick around because we'll uncover how this film turns censorship battles into cult legend, why Fulci's dream logic storytelling still divides fans, and of course, we'll dive into the insane kills that made it infamous. It all begins in 1927 Louisiana, where a painter accused of witchcraft is tortured and murdered in the basement of a crumbling hotel. His death seals a gateway to hell. Fast forward decades later, Liza Merrill inherits the same hotel. Her attempt to restore it triggers a waking nightmare. The past comes back, and the gates of hell are ripped wide open. By 1981, Fulci was cementing his legacy as the godfather of gore. Coming off of Zombie and City of the Living Dead, he wanted something bigger. The Beyond wasn't just another zombie movie, it was an assault on reality itself. The film abandons logic for atmosphere. It's less about plot and more about nightmare momentum. Images stitched together like fragments of a dream you can't escape. And of course, Fulci delivered on the gore, and he delivered hard. An eyeball is gouged out in close-up, and who could forget the tarantula scene? Slow, drawn out, agonizingly cruel. It's practical effects at their nastiness, and it got the film banned in the UK as a video nasty. This is where The Beyond stands apart. Most slashers explain their monsters. Fulci, he doesn't care if you're confused. Characters vanish, reappear, or die with no explanation. Time itself collapses. You're not supposed to understand. You're supposed to feel it. The hotel becomes less of a place than a trap, pulling you deeper into its unreality. The ending seals Fulci's vision. The world doesn't make sense, horror doesn't resolve, and you don't beat hell. You end up trapped in it. Initially butchered for the US release as Seven Doors of Death, Fulci's film lost much of its violence and dreamlike flow. But horror fans kept hunting for the uncut version on VHS through bootlegs and imports. By the 2000s, Grindhouse releasing restored The Beyond, and it became Fulci's masterpiece. A film studied for its surrealism and celebrated for its gore. 40 years later, The Beyond still terrifies, but not in a jump scare way. It unsettles, it makes you question what's real, and it's a rare horror film that feels like a dream that you don't wake up from. And for gore fans, it delivers some of the most extreme practical effects of the 80s. So is The Beyond Fulci's ultimate nightmare, or just a surreal mess with good gore? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you've ever made it through the tarantula scene without looking away. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share if you love digging through banned and bloody horror history. Till next time, stay cruel.
But that's not true. It's not possible. I was there.
This house was constructed on one of the Woe be unto him who opens one of the seven gateways to hell, because through that gateway evil will invade the world.